98 games into the 2024 Major League Baseball season, the Seattle Mariners have struck out 1,013 times for an average of about 10.3, and they are on pace to strike out 1,674 times this season. 1,674 and a half to be specific. Not great. Overall, the Mariners have 98 games played, 3,203 at bats, with 1,013 of them ending on strikeouts, and 701 of them ending in hits. 312 more strikeouts than hits, with 362 RBIs. So like a bunch of but we've walked 319 times. So we actually have been on base more than we've struck out. So that's good. Our average is 219, our on base percentage is 300, our slug is 367, and our OPS is 667 for the third worst in the league, which is not good. Just not good. Today, Logan Gilbert went out, gave up a leadoff double, and then did really well the rest of the inning. Just absolutely really well the rest of the inning, rest of the game. He didn't give up another anything until like the fifth or sixth. No, I think it was. Yeah, he gave up two doubles today. It was the fifth when he gave up a double to Zach Neto, and then yeah, that was great. Then Victor Robles, then J.P. Crawford hit a home run, then Robles got on base, then stole a base, then stole another base. Then he scored on a throwing error from Ohapi to make it 2-0, and then Dillmore singled, and then Dillmore stole a base, then J.P. struck out. Then Ty France came in after. Who did Ty France pinch hit for? Ty France pinch hit for Josh Rojas, and then came in. And then we had a whole bunch of just not. We had 4 hits in the game. Ryan Stanek came in and he got hurt after one batter. It wasn't great. You never want to see that happen. Um, then what comes in is we get Austin Voth come in and he blows the save. He just blows the save on a 3-run home run to Joe Adell, which not great. And then we come in top of the ninth. Ty France ground out, Dylan Moore strikeout, JP pop out. All we needed was a run to get to the 10th. We left 8 on base. They left 2 on base. We had way more base runners than they did. We had multiple hit by pitches, multiple walks, reached on an error. In fact, at one point we reached on an error, got hit by a pitch, and then got walked. But there were 2 outs, and we ended up not getting anything out of the inning, which was awful. The Crawford home run, great. The Robles, two steals, and then scoring on a throwing error. That's amazing. Heads up play, awesome. Fulmer went 4 and 2/3, striking out 7, walking 1. Strickland went 1 1/3. Moore went 1. Kraus went 1 and got the win, and then Contreras got the save. Gilbert, again, 2 hits, 9 strikeouts, nothing else, and he doesn't get a decision. Stanek doesn't get anything, but he did give up 1 run, technically, because he let a runner on. Voth gave up both. Then Sauce came in and fixed it. But yeah, not great. Not great at all. It was just a sad game. It was a very fast game, too. Um, I mean, really, really fast. To the point where it was over in less than 3 hours. According to MLB, 2 hours, 37 minutes. It felt quicker than that. But yeah. I don't know what happened. It was a 4 straight ball walk, and then Stanek came out, and then I don't know what happened next. There's no, um, there was nothing to figure out, nothing released so far, so I don't know what's going on. But the fact that we went out there and did that is just ridiculous. That we went out there, had more base runners, more hits, They had more strikeouts on the pitching side than us by like one. But still, more of everything except that. And then we just go out there and we just can't win a baseball game. It's just ridiculous. We have a 1 game lead over Houston right now because Houston lost. Houston lost, but we just went 1-3 against the freaking Angels. Um, no games tomorrow. Tomorrow is the home run derby. We do not have a representative in the home run derby whatsoever, which is fine. Julio didn't deserve to go to the home run derby, I'll be honest with you. Julio didn't deserve to be an all-star. The only person on the team who I could consider an all-star snub is Cal, and that's because he's got 20 homers, 18 catcher-caught stealings, 5 stolen bases. Problem is he's got a 200 batting average. So, like, I can understand why they wouldn't want him on there. They don't want a guy who's an all-star to come up and just 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the all-star game. We play the Astros for a 3-game set starting on Friday, 10:10, 9:40, and then a 4:10, and then after that we play the Angels again at home. We are 52-46. The Astros are 50-46. So it's a 1-game lead due to the Astros having 1 game in hand over us, which is good. We also have another day off on the 25th on Thursday before we play at the White Sox, which actually, I might go to that. I might go to that game. I don't know. I have to ask my friend who lives in Chicago if they'd like to go to a White Sox game with me. Uh, Take the Lakeshore Limited out there, go to that, come back. Nice and easy. But at this point, I don't have to go to a Mariners game. We have a couple of Thursdays off in a row. But 1,013 strikeouts before the All-Star break. We hit 1,000 in the 4th inning. We had 1,004 after 5 today. It was bad. It was just really bad, and I don't know what's going to happen. Then we got to play the Phillies. So we have a couple of weak opponents coming up. Detroit's in to start August, but yeah, it doesn't look good for us. We also have to play the Mets, who are in a really good spot. We strike out too much. And a lot of the at-bats today looked bad. Like, Julio just looked awful in a couple of his at-bats. And then on top of that, Oakland. Oakland scored 18 runs today. They have the 3 highest scoring runs, or the 3 highest run totals of the season today. San Francisco's on the clock in the draft as I'm recording this. Cubs and then us at 15. I don't know who we're going to pick. I think we should probably target somebody who's going to sign for below the market rate, but at this point, I don't know. It's a mess. The Mariners are broken.